welcome back to the channel. So today we've got a 2024 X1 xDrive28i. This is the U11 chassis. This is a vehicle that's front-wheel drive based and based upon a mini platform. So this is in Utah orange, of course, for store inventory. There have been some changes in 2024 in terms of options available to you. So there's a new one that is added, and this car does have it. It's called the technology package, so we'll go over that one in a little bit more detail on the inside, but we'll talk about the rest of what's on this car from the outside. So, got our daytime running lights. Again, this is sort of reminiscent of the 3 Series. So this and the 3 Series are the only cars that are going to have these sort of types of daytime running lights. The newer version of daytime running lights appear on the 5 Series, as well as the X5 and X6, then soon to be X3, X4, etc. So Utah orange, a really nice orange color, only available on the xDrive28i, and not available at the M Sport package, which I think would look really, really good, bringing back those days of the Valencia orange first gen X1, as well as the 1 Series M. You can see the parking assistance is on here as well. You do have sensors here for active cruise control or driving assistance professional, which are both available on the 2024 X1. All right, make our way to the side here. And we have the style 867 wheels. These are the 19-inch wheels, which you can option on the xDrive28i. These are all-season non-run flat tires. So Michelin Primacy, I think they are. All right, so take a step back and take in the side profile of the new X1. Make our way to the back here. And these taillights look really, really good, at least in my opinion, and really sort of 3D sculpted as well. So you have X1 xDrive28i badging in chrome. And you'll notice the exhaust tips really aren't visible. They're underneath the bumper there, or rear faux diffuser. And there's that 3/4 view with metallic paint really coming out here in the sun on a cold-ish day here in downtown Mountain View. All right, we'll make our way to the inside, go over pricing and options. Now I will note that late in 2023, the moonroof became an issue. So you can choose to go slick top like this one, or have a moonroof depending on the packaging that you get. But late in 2023 model year, they had some issues with the moonroof, and that became deleted on some of the packages. I think Premium was the only one that could still get the moonroof, but all the other ones were deleted. All right, so opening up, we have the Oyster Vaganza interior. So I think a really nice complement to the Utah orange. Of course, you go safe and go with black, but pretty decent seats, comfortable as well. But optional stuff is lumbar support and side width adjustment. So this one does not have it, so that's an option on the X1. All right, so on the inside, your standard steering wheel, which looks very similar to what the M Sport steering wheel looks like on the M Sport version or the M35i. Revised steering wheel. Not too girthy, but still a little bit of girth in here. All right, so in front of me, iDrive9 live cockpit. Heads-up display, which means it's either premium package or the technology package. So I've already mentioned this one does have the tech package. And the rest of your iDrive9 screen, all touchscreen, obviously. But I found this system to be a little bit on the laggy side, so pressing things takes a little bit of time for it to recognize what's going on. The trim here is the high gloss black trim. All right, and then you do have the wireless charging cradle right here, cup holders, USB-C ports down here, and a revised center console area, which does not include the iDrive controller. Again, something you have to get used to, so it's all voice commands or touchscreen. All right, so starting price of the X1 xDrive28i is $40,500. Metallic paint adds another $650. All the upholstery options are included because they're all Vaganza or Alcantara. Technology package for $3,300. You notice the moonroof deletion saves you an additional $1,000. Heated front seats and steering wheel is $550. Well, note that it is still a separate option, so you have to make sure you check that box there. Those 19-inch wheels add another $600. Universal garage door opener is not part of the technology package. That's $200. So in terms of what's different between tech and premium, first, it's the universal garage door opener is on the premium package, not in the tech package. Harman Kardon sound system, and I think it's the interior camera are the other two things that are different between the two packages. That means premium has them, tech does not. So total MSRP of this particular vehicle is $45,795. You notice here, garage door, universal garage door opener, all part of a separate a la carte option unless you get the premium package. And here are your controls. Like obviously, no controls for the moonroof here because this car does not have one. So no comfort access on the rear doors, so you will have to make sure the car is unlocked, which I sometimes fail to do. Alright, so here's the view of the back seat as we get in. And here's the view of the cockpit from the rear seats. Again, no moonroof, so moonroof shade is open. No climate control zone in the back of the X1, but knee room and legroom is pretty good. Now again, I'll note comfort exit is a new thing on the X1. So this is the pushed back position, so it's not where I normally sit. That'll be a little bit forward, but still pretty decent knee room and legroom. Then headroom, no issue whatsoever in the back of the X1. Again, considering the X3 and X1, it's really going to come down to your personal preferences. They're both really good vehicles and good sized as well. So if you want front wheel drive based, X1's for you. Get a little bit updated cockpit right now. Again, iDrive9 is the newest system. Currently it's iDrive 7 in the X3. And you get a little bit more space in the X3. All right, make our way to the trunk. And what we can do is use our kick to open feature. And here's a view of the cargo area. Of course, these rear seats can fold down as well. And in terms of storage space underneath here, you have a spare tire. So a little bit of a drawback here on most of the X1s where the spare tire is included. But not bad in terms of cargo space. It's a little bit smaller than the X3, but not by much. All right, and then we'll use our kick to close here. And make our way to the front and pop the hood. We talk about the other major difference between the X1 and the X3. All right, so underneath here is the B48 inline-4 2-liter turbo engine. And this, guys, it's 241 horsepower, so slightly down from the X3 xDrive28i. But I think it's like 14 horsepower. And in terms of torque, this one's got more torque. So it's 295 torques as opposed to, I think it's about 255 or so in the X3. So not bad, and it's a really good package. Of course, also getting on the pricey side. But that's it for a quick tour around the X1, and we'll see you at the next video.